Computer love. Hey, yeah, computer love. Yeah, I ain't playing no music on mine. Y'all ain't gonna flag me. You're not getting me flagged. You know, I don't even care. I ain't playing the instrumental. I want my videos to stay up. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Like always, we are here. We are here. So, I want to talk about this thing that's been going on in this space. It's starting to grow. I talked about this once before. You know, Remember back in the day, used to be in school and stuff like that. You have your ball your fist up, put it on your cheek, grab that, grab that phone down, the, laying on your pillow and all that. They transfer from the talking, as they pillow talking and all that, to now keyboard warriors, back chat warriors, you know DM what's popping, you know almost like the Ric Flairs of the internet world. You got your diamond ring, Mercedes flexing, rare exclusive Jordan wearing, you know, this $1,000 outfit you bought, and you wear it everywhere you go to every event because that's the most expensive outfit you ever bought. You're gonna ever buy, tag popping computer look. You know, the vainness. People get on here. How many followers you got? You ain't even got your followers up. Talk to me when you get your followers up. The computer look. You know, we here for the love, the strength of how many females I can get online. You know, because I'm gonna say there's a couple of fine women walking around here. I mean, in this space. And me as a brother, yeah, I'm married, but my eyes don't deceive me. I see beauty. You know, Beauty is her name. I see her. She looking good. I ain't hollering at her, but a lot of dudes are. Hey, me and Gold Professor, we always talk. We talk about the back chat warriors. You know, the guys who in the back chat while y'all on the panel, they're in the back chat talking. Yeah, man, going on. Ooh, you know. Then you might hit the girl in the back chat. Hey, don't say nothing, but let me get your number. Hey, don't say nothing. Let me get your email. Cause you don't want your number to get out there. Let me get your email. I transfer your email, get your phone number, then we have the conversation, you know. And the back chat warriors, they begin the process, you know. As I seen a episode of Jerry Springer, it was a clip on Instagram where this boy was like, man, all I do, I be in them DM. Now I might catfish a girl, man. This me. I don't give them no other picture. I just hit them up on the screen, but never holler at them. They just look fine to the point where he got catfish one time because he wanted to meet one that he think looked, a okay, look good to be, in public with, and he got catfish. So I'm just hollering at these people. The computer love, the love, 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 love. All you doing online. You look like back in the day, they say looking for love in all the wrong places. If you're looking for love in the wrong places, when you online, that's the wrong place. What have happened to that? That connection that instantly right in front of each other. Talking. I understand. Back in the day, you had some people got hooked up because you had your auntie your cousin, your grandma, or somebody hook you up on a blind date, and you had to go and meet them. But there's a lot of catfishing going on online, and some people don't even have pictures; they just have avatars, cartoon characters, picture of the ocean, picture of a cute little bunny, like, but she talks so, good online, you know. I don't know how she look, but the way she carry herself, it's so nice. The computer look. Like I said, I talked about this before. You know, jumping on here, trying to get at these women. You know, and the men they say the women shouldn't be over here in the space, but they fine. I'ma holler. So you can't say the women shouldn't be here if you're not trying to holler. Because if one woman can't be in here, they all can't be in here. You don't need to be hollering at them, you know. And that's what I be laughing at when people come over and start talking junk, talking about the women, talking bad. They shouldn't be here in the space. This is the what? Manosphere. And men come to talk for men and be men. Men. Hey, that's all dandy. But what are we gonna say to the brothers that do talk to the women? Because we have them here. They do their thing. But when it come down to it, hey, we allow them in the space. So we accept the conversation. And some of the women get more attention than others. And when it come down to it, what are we doing? What are we building? You know, are we building a dating site in the manosphere now? Because that's what it's looking like. A lot of guys in the back chat, back chat warriors. You know, are we trying to see who's catfishing? Just to see what's going on or what's going on. You know, my thing is, hey, relationship. I talk about that a lot. That's the key. You want to be with somebody, and if you don't want to be with nobody, hey, you just don't want to be with nobody. But when it come down to it, you always want to be with the right person. You want to be with a person you can trust. You want to be with a person, you know, that you can work with. Nobody wants to be with savage, turns you into a savage. You know, Roger said it best today, and I dealt with what he said. Sometimes you'll have trash people, they'll join the trash community. If I'm trash, I don't got myself together, and I'm out here looking for somebody, and essentially, guess what I'm bringing to me? Trash. You know, we all have those people that say, when it come down to it, you know, I had a baby daddy. The women say, yeah, my baby daddy ain't nothing. He a deadbeat. He wrong. He this and that. Well, kind of shows that you got poor choices. Don't let you have two deadbeat baby daddies. Then you made two poor choices. You know, the first one I can give it to you. The second one, in the words of George Bush, you fooled me once, shame on me. Fooled me twice, shame on you. You fooled me three times, you ain't gonna fool me no more. Whatever he said, it was something crazy. But to the extent when it come down to it, this space has implemented rules and have changed the rules. Ultimately, there's people online that's finding love. You got content creators hooking it up, tying a knot. And that's all to the good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You find that special someone online. You vetted them, you met up, you talk. The person is who you say, who you thought, and everything she gonna be. Cool. Like, we shouldn't have a problem with that. That's the whole means to the end. A lot of people online looking for, someone to spend their life with. You know, they might talk this, oh, the women in this space, this, and the women in this space, that. But when it come down to it, guess what? The women in this space are getting chosen. You know, we'll have a situation to where, guys will say one thing, but then they'll do another. So it's like the process. What are we doing in the process? Do we want to get married? We don't want to get married. You know, I said this about seeking advice from people. You got some people that'll say, yeah, the space is crazy. I wouldn't deal with nobody. These women in this space is crazy, and they this way and that way. But then when you turn around, you'll see the guy end up getting married to a woman in the space. So you ultimately looking like, how did that happen? It's the same guy that said the women in this space are evil. But maybe we might turn around and say, we're gonna we're gonna live our life like this, according to this, and according to that. But then you'll turn around and look, different environment, different situation. Nah, she was good. She ain't like the other. She different. She is different. That's why I like her. She different. Nah, all the other girls we see in the space, they be with the fighting, they be with the cussing there, but this woman, she different, man. You know, she well, I heard on the channel, man, she dissing men and say, well, sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad, bro. All of them can't be good, So, that's what we kind of generally come up with, and like I say, when it come down to it, it's computer love, you know. Then we got the mobile phones, which you can still call it that. Swiping left or right, you know. I don't know all these apps because I don't go. All I know is the main one that everybody talk about is Tinder and I think Bumble or Bump or something like that. So that's another site that people get on and make I guess talk about finding love from. Ain't nothing wrong with internet love. You can find you someone on the internet that maybe treat you right. They might even treat you better than the people you meet in real life. But the issue at hand is when the real life comes, like what is gonna be the benefactor? Like how are you gonna be treated when you meet that person? Because online, I could be a prince or a king, but in person, catfish, you know, you might can't get along with me because I might snore. She might snore. She might don't clip her toenails right, tear up your bed sheets, like a tiger. So we at it coming from a standpoint. What are we gonna focus on, relationship or not? Because you know I'm just speaking from what I see in certain spaces. The men that focus on the women need to have their place, this and do this and do that. These guys are getting in relationships. Even the women. Women will sit there and say how the men should be this way and they shouldn't be that way, and a man this and a man that, and they giving good advice to these young women, telling these young women live a certain way, thrive this way. But then they've been married 40, 50 years, having a good life. Got married young. They tell young girls, hey, I don't think you should get married young. But they did. You know, you might have a man that say, I don't think a man should get married till he at least about 30. Oh, okay. So, when did you get married? Oh, yeah, I got married. I got married at 20, 22. It was rough because I ain't know nothing. I ain't this and I ain't that. But, the point of it was you got married, you went through the struggles, you made it out. For the ones that got divorces and, didn't make it out, Cool. It was a learning experience. There's some people who've been married 2 and 3 times. But the point of it is, you know, they eventually came back to it on finding love. Because for people that don't know, and I'm always gonna say, my channel was always focused on two things: the aspect of trying to get to the money, you know, financial gains, generational wealth, and relationship. You know, so I'm happy for people that find love online. You know, vetting the people. I always say vet, ask questions, know who you're dealing with, know what you're dealing with when you go into this process. Not gonna be on here long, but just wanna pop in with a little quick one. Like I say, this computer love is real. People say that relationships are dying. The men not having children, the men not investing in getting married, but that's not stopping them from dating. That's not stopping them from you know, either online, hollering or, cut the computer off and go down the street and holler at somebody. So ah, it is what it is. But I'm gonna come back with another one later. But like I say, just come in with this little short video, just talking about when it come down to it, computer love. Hey, just don't get catfish. Know your limits. Know who you're dealing with. Protect yourself. If you're gonna go into a relationship with someone, make sure you ultimately, figure out who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, and what's your options. And with that being said, we gone. This nigga, shitload.